Hey there. Great afternoon, everybody. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. As you're coming in the room, say hello. As you're coming in the room, say hello. Welcome to Lunchtime Empowerment Talks with Dr. Vaughn. I am Dr. Shavonna Whitehead. And it's always my privilege, my honor, and my pleasure to come and chat with you every Tuesday at 1 p.m. And so, listen, I want you to come on in. Let's chat a minute. I want to have a conversation with you about my conversation actually changed. And y'all know I'm very organic, and these conversations are very transparent and organic. And so I was planning to talk about something else. And then the Lord shifted me. Hey, Rochelle, how are you? The Lord shifted me. Um, I had an experience today, and the Lord really just ministered to me the last 30 minutes driving. And so I want to share it with you all. So come on in the room. As you're coming in the room, say hello. As you're coming in the room, say hello. Like and share this. Come on in the room. I am wonderful, Rochelle. I'm doing wonderful. As you're coming in the room, say hello. I hope that you have had an amazing day thus far. I want to talk to you today about master it on this level. Hey, Nella. I want to talk to you about master it on this level. So earlier today, I had a meeting scheduled. My first meeting of this kind or this magnitude. I had a meeting scheduled. My spiritual daughter, my administrator, went with me. And the meeting, we went over some information. Hey, Marnay. And at the end of it, hey, Latanya, how are you? At the end of it, I first of all, I watched her in action, and let me tell y'all, first of all, Shamika is amazing. And when I say her knowledge, her skill, and her ability, Shamika Williams, my administrator, is absolutely amazing. I am a proud spiritual mom. But when we left out, we were talking, and I said to her, I feel like I didn't do well. This was my first time presenting in such a magnitude. And I said to her, I feel like I didn't do well. I feel like you did exceptional in giving the conveying the information, but I feel like I was not prepared. I feel like I look like I was not prepared. I feel like I didn't give the information. Stay with me. I'm painting a picture here. And she said something to me, and I didn't even catch it or didn't really absorb it until I was driving. She said, "But this is the first time you ever did it." But all I could focus on is I didn't do my best. All I could focus on was that I feel like I failed. And though she said this was the first time you've ever done it, all I could say was, but you did exactly what you're supposed to, but I missed so much. Like I missed so much. And as I was driving, God literally said to me, your feeling of failure is not to make you feel defeated. It is made to make you feel that this is a teachable moment so that you could master it on this level. Hear me clearly. He said, I'm giving you a chance to master how I need you to operate in meetings on this level before I send you to the level I have prepared for you. I want somebody to catch that. So sometimes we feel defeated on this level. We feel defeated when we try things out. We feel like we failed when we attempt at certain things. But sometimes the feeling of failure is not meant to be a sign of defeat. The feeling of failure is to be in a teachable moment. She's on here now. Hey, baby. It's meant to be a teachable moment. And God literally said to me, I did not expose your deficiencies in which you missed to make you feel like a failure. I exposed your deficiencies to let you know that this is a teachable moment for you to what? Master it on this level. For what? For you to get the kinks out on this level. For you to do it. Sometimes we put unrealistic expectations on ourselves and then we feel overwhelmed when we don't meet those expectations. Sometimes we put so many bars so high on ourselves, and I'm not saying lower the bar, but we put so much weight on ourselves that when we don't meet that mark, we feel like we failed. We didn't fail. We just have now entered a teachable moment. We have now entered a moment where we need to step back and see Where did I miss? Where were the holes that I need to grab? Where the spaces that I need to learn from? So I, right at this present moment, I had to then grasp my understanding that, wait a minute, yes, as she said, this is my first time doing it. So yes, I feel like, all the areas, I have other areas that I'm very efficient in. I have other areas I can do in my sleep. I have other areas that I have mastered. I have other areas that I have excelled in. But this area of business, this is my first time navigating in this space. So God was literally saying it to me, Shavana, master it on this level. Shavana, stop looking at it as a defeat. This is a teachable moment for you to master it on this level. So it literally, I had something else. I had something else to talk about today, but literally the Lord pressed it. He said, so many of us are walking around with a defeated mindset, failing to realize that we did not fail. While we may not have made 100%, we did not fail. While we may not have met the high bar, we did not fail. But instead of you being down on yourself, hear me clearly. Instead of you being down on yourself, why don't you step back and ask God to reveal to you what you need to know to master this place? Come on here. What Ask God, what do I need to know to master this place? And then you need to lean on in furthermore. And I'm going to have a conversation with my spiritual daughter later on. I'm going to have what do I need to do to be prepared for the next time? Come on here. I want somebody to hear me. What do I need? Give me a checklist. What do I need to be prepared for the next time? Because sometimes we will develop unauthorized insecurity. Come on, God. We will develop unauthorized insecurities. We will develop unfounded insecurities. We will develop unsubstantiated insecurities based off of the simple fact that we had an expectation that really shouldn't have been an expectation. And because we did not meet it, now we think we are a failure. Now we think that we're not capable. Now we think that we can't do it. Now we think that we failed. No, we have not failed. We have just leaned into a teachable moment with God where now has to structure us. Now, will you ask the questions on how can I be better at this next time? Will you ask the questions on what do I need to do next time? What will you ask the questions? How can I do it different next time? I did not fail. I got some components I need to learn. Come on. I'm trying to help somebody. So you have to realize your deficiencies are teachable moments. Your deficiencies are moments for God to expose you to what you need to develop. Your deficiencies are not moments of failure. They are not moments for you to beat yourself down. Your teachable moments are moments for you to allow God to examine you and to illuminate the areas that you need to work on. But here's the question. Can you only lean into God when you're doing everything right? Or can you lean into God when he's showing you the areas you need to work on? Can you only celebrate the part of your journey when you're dotting every I and crossing every T? Or can you still celebrate the part of the journey when he say, you did that right, but that right there, you need to do that again. You did that right, but that right there, you missed the mark. Or can you celebrate the parts of the journey where God actually highlights your deficiencies? We have to learn, and I'm telling you, it hit me hard today while driving. We have to learn that God has placed us in a space, not that our deficiencies are supposed to make us feel like failures. Our deficiencies are cause us to lean in more to God so that God can reveal to us how to do it better. Or better yet, that God can reveal to us who to ask to train us on how to do better. But see, some of us don't want to be training. Yeah. That's right. Some of us don't want the training. Some of us, because we've excelled, and I'm telling you, my mantra is my journey is someone's freedom. So I'm always going to teach you about my journey. So yes, I look at the fact that I've excelled in many other areas, and so the reason why I was beating myself up because God, I want to know why this area ain't coming. Why I can't get this? Why didn't this one come? Why didn't this one come easy? Why didn't I? I thought I had every I dotted and every T crossed. How did I get there and I missed that? How did I get there and I missed that? How did I get there if I got to talk about that? How did I get there and I forgot to tell him about that? How did I get there and I forgot? Why? Because God had to illuminate me. He said, your first time is like riding a bike. You don't get on the bike and automatically take off. Think about it. When you got on the bike for the first time, You weeble wobble, had your feet came off the pedals. You tried to get your balance. It took you a couple of times to learn how to navigate the bike. I hope y'all hearing what I'm saying. So some of us have to get okay that it may take a few times to learn how to navigate the space that God has just opened you up to. Yes, God has opened you up to a new space, but are you willing to learn the new space? Come on here, God. God has opened up a door for you to get into a new space. But let me also lean into this. Guess what, y'all? Everything ain't spiritual. Okay. Can I hear you? Can I help you? Everything ain't spiritual. Some things you need tangible instructions. Some things you're gonna have to have tangible training. Some things you're gonna have to put down your pride and ask for tangible help. Yes, we can pray to God. Yes, we can go, but sometimes you're gonna have to lean in and ask God for tangible help. I'm trying to help somebody because somebody is being exposed to a new arena, and you're down on yourself because you knew all the other arenas, but this arena, it seemed like you about this small in this big arena. I'm trying to help you because I understand that's where I am. So I'm learning this whole business arena. Yes, I can do church. Yes, I can do spiritual. Yes, I can do mentoring. Yes, I can do coaching. But now that God is entering me into a place of business, hear me clearly, that's not my arena. That's an arena that I got to learn because I got to learn how to navigate properly because everything ain't going to be a service. Everything ain't going to be some things are going to be a contract. Some things are going to be an agreement. Some things are going to be a partnership. So I got to learn how to navigate those waters as well. But will you be humble enough and submissive enough to realize that my deficiency wasn't to make me feel like a failure? The illumination of my deficiency was to allow me to understand that God is using it as a teachable moment. But my question to each one of you is, will you let God teach you? Come on here. Will you let God teach you? We want the bigness. We want the vision. We want the end result. But will you let God teach you? Will you let God teach you? So that when you go into the boardroom, you can actually show up. Will you let God teach you? That's what I came here to talk about today. We got to master it on this level. We got some big things we're asking God for, but will you master it on this level? You can't wait to master it when you get in front of the people that's talking about $100,000 contract. You can't wait to master it then. You got to master it when you're doing the free partnership. Come on here. I'm trying to help you. Can you master the questions and can you master and navigate the spaces with the free partnership that's preparing you for the $100,000 contract? Can you master? Can you master? I'm trying to help you. And God really had to get me. I had something else I was going to talk about today. I had it planned out and everything. And then literally, as I left out of the meeting, I told Meek, I said, I don't think I did well at all. I don't think I did well at all. And I felt defeated because I know the vision that God gave me. I know the baby that God gave me as far as the ministry and the mission that he's given unto me. And I just felt like I didn't do it justice. I didn't explain it well. I forgot my business cards at home. I forgot some pertinent information that I should have put on the information that I was giving. And I said to her, I don't feel like I did well. And she was like, I think you did great. And I said, I just don't. I said, I watched you navigate in so much of the information that you gave that was necessary. I didn't even, I missed all of that. And she said to me, she said, but isn't this your first time? I said, yes, but still, I didn't do well. And as I got in a car and God was literally ministering to Shavana. I don't know how he talks to you. He talks to Shavana. He doesn't talk to the doctor. He doesn't talk to the elder. He talks to Shavana. He literally was ministering to Shavana. And he said to Shavana, I need you to master it on this level. I highlighted what you missed, not to make you feel like a failure, but to use this as a teachable moment so that you can master it on this level. If you can get out all the kinks on this level and master it, When I send the $100,000 contract, you won't have a problem. When I send the multimillionaire to be a partner, you won't have a problem talking to them. But I can't send them till you master this. I'm trying to help somebody. God said, I can't send that till you master this. God said, I hear your prayers, but I can't send that till you master this. God, I said, I hear your petitions, but I can't send that till you master this. Somebody needs to just type right in the comment section, I got to master it on this level. I got to master it on this level. I got to master it on this level. God is not going to give me the house until I master the apartment. God's not going to give me the new job with the new money till I master the money I got now. God is not going to give me the warehouse until I master my vision now. God is not going to enlarge my territory till I manage my square footage I got now. I got to master it on this level. And it's not a bad thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a bad thing. And that's the problem. We're feeling deficient and we're throwing up our hands when it should just be a teachable moment. We're giving up on the vision and we're giving up on the dream simply because we've given up when it should have just been a teachable moment. I am grateful that God checked me before I got too far. I'm grateful that God grabbed me before I got too far. Because I don't want to miss out on what I know God said will be over the more experience, Dr. Shabana Whitehead LLC, and the other things that he has given unto me. I don't want to miss what I know God assigned to my hand because I got frustrated and insecure because this particular level didn't go. No, I didn't fail. I had a teachable moment. I'm not deficient. I have a teachable moment. He illuminated my deficiency not to make me feel like a failure. He illuminated it because he said, now you know what to include. Now you know what to do. So the next meeting, you need to have all of this. The next opportunity, you need to have all that. Better yet, when they call you back, make sure you got all your ducks in a row. I'm trying to help somebody that's building a vision, or that's just building your level. That's building your level, or just building your life, or that's on your healing journey. Don't allow a teachable moment to be a place of defeat. Hear me clearly. Don't allow a teachable moment to become a place of defeat. I'm going to say it one more time. Don't allow a teachable moment to become a place of defeat. Master what you need to master on this level. A baby never gets up and immediately walks. They stumble before they walk. Nobody ever gets on a bike and immediately rides. They stumble before they ride. Nobody ever gets in a car and automatically knows how to drive. They stumble before they drive. What are you saying, Dr. Vaughn? That you cannot expect to enter a new arena, a new season, a new chapter, and then get uncomfortable with a stumbling. That's another word. Don't get uncomfortable with the stumble. Don't get uncomfortable with the stumble. Realize that the stumble will produce stability. Hear me clearly. The stumble will produce stability. If you lean in and allow the stumble to be a teachable moment, the stumble will breed stability if you lean in to the stumble. But if you stumble and allow that stumble to be a place of defeat, you will forfeit what God has assigned for you. So yeah, that's all I wanted. I came on. I just had to share my teachable moment with you today. I got to master it on this level. I got to master it on this level. And so I'm going to go home, make sure I make the adjustments, write the notes of what I need to adjust and what I need to add, because God is taking me somewhere and I won't miss it because I feel defeated. I won't miss it. So I hope that somebody needed this today, or somebody received this today, or this helped you today. I just wanted to be a blessing and share. My motto is my journey is someone's freedom. So I'm always going to share with you my journey. And so I hope that has helped you today. Listen, if you have not already registered for the Thrive Chamber Encounter on November the 11th, 2023, I need you. I need one of my team members to put the website in the comments. I need you to register for Thrive Chamber Encounter. Registration is $60. I need you to head on over to www.shavonnawhitehead.com. I'm actually, when I get off of this live, I'm actually going to post a post about it. I need you to meet me in the chamber. Come on here. I need you to meet me in the chamber. I need you to support the Thrive Chamber Encounter. And come on, let's pray. Let's get in position to pray to our God, be postured with teaching and training so that God can allow us to push out the vision and purpose that he's given us. Come on, registration is $60. It includes a fellowship lunch in between the sessions. I want you to come on and be my guest and meet me in the chamber, because something's going to happen in the chamber. I promise you, something's going to happen in the chamber. We're not coming for form or fashion, but we're coming to experience God. So something's going to happen in the chamber. I just need you to meet me there. Listen, my pleasure, Melissa. Listen, my pleasure. I just want to help people. I just want to help people. I want lives to be changed. And so if one of my team members can put the link and everything in the chat, the website www.shavonnawhitehead.com. But um I'll also be placing doing a post. So please stay tuned. But I need you. Come on, register today and be my guest. So listen, I love you all. And guess what? I'll see you. Thanks, Nella. I'll see you back here next week, Tuesday at 1 p.m. We'll be stationary again. We won't be the Lunchtime Empowerment Talks mobile, but we'll be stationary, and I will talk to you then. But most of all, encourage yourself today. I will master it on this level. All right. Love you all.